world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subnautica. Okay, I've done a little bit of grinding. Now, I didn't fill these up. I just went ahead and made extra lockers. My titanium was getting kind of out of control. And I haven't actually put the names of what these lockers are going to be yet. But I did get the battery charger. I was able to find that when I was out looking for the mobile vehicle bay. Now I've got 2 pieces, 2 of 3 for the mobile vehicle bay. I want to show you where I found that, because it has moved since the last time I played this game. But I've got a single battery charging in there right now. This is awesome, having a battery charger. Very much needed. All right, let's go up to the surface. All right. Coming from your emergency pod, and basically this is what I do. I put it right behind me and I aim this way. Now if you start seeing radiation, move to your left. And it's easier to do this on the surface because what you're looking for is the creep vine dangling out on the surface, and when you see that, you know you're in roughly the right area. It's a kelp forest kind of area, the creepvine forest area, where I was finding the stasis gun. I found 1 piece of that, and I found 2 pieces of the mobile vehicle bay so far. Island, and it's about 500, 600, 660 meters away from your life pod. 580. Yep, now it's going green. This is where we want to see. 660. I'm a little close. I'm gonna go and pull over this one. I'm a little close to that. Let's go ahead and go now. Yep. Kelp forest. And up here, I didn't find any good blueprints. It's just kind of like the basic stuff. It was down in the kelp forest. There's 2 wrecks that I found in here, and they're hard to find again. I found one, and I was able to go back to it like twice. And the third one, it was just, oh, wow, there's one over here. I didn't know this was here. Oh, there's not enough power, too. Let's go ahead and switch batteries. Should have checked that before I left. I could have put that other battery into charge. And for what I found so far, stay within about between 550 and 675, 680. See, here's a wreck. Now there's a lot of animals around here. They will give you a hard time. Just try to keep moving. It's not too bad if you can keep moving. I like to check the outside, the top. Now I've already gone through this one, but I'm gonna go into it again. Yeah, it's okay. I got a lot of first aid packs. That right there is where I found the stasis rifle, and I found 2 pieces of the mobile vehicle bay at this wrecked site. You can't do anything with that, though. I wish you could. Alright. Now, if I can find the other wreck, and it was 665 meters, if I remember correctly. 720. So I'm going to go back this way. Try to stay in the kelp forest. Or creepvine forest. Alright, so somewhere in this general area.
Oxygen.
Having that rebreather, sometimes you forget that, hey, I actually have to breathe air. I have to go to the surface. And it's always good to check where you're at because you don't want to get too close. I mean, you'll get a warning. It'll tell you that radiation detected. And you'll know that you've gotten too close. 640. 75. Must be just down here, I guess. Now, my frames are a little bit all over the place. I have tried some things. Once again, I'm still on my old laptop. It's not old, but it's not as... my new machine's going to be so much better. Oh, left my light on. I'm wasting power. Let's get a bird's eye view. But I've been messing around with some ideas to try to get better frames per second. One of the things that I've done, I saw in a video on YouTube, was to start the game up, Control-Alt-Delete, find the game in under, I want to say it's the 4th tab over, details, and in there you can right click on it. Oh, dude, you chased me all the way in here, huh? You can right click on it and set it to high priority. Don't set it to real-time priority, because that'll cause some video and audio artifacting, and you don't want that. It'll ruin your gameplay, and for me, it ruined my recording. Yeah. Once again, no worries. Oh, I do need to drink some water, though.
30 seconds.
Yep. And you can set that up. And if you don't have it, get a program called NVIDIA Inspector, and then look up on YouTube on how to use it. It's a very nice program for trying to tweak video settings. I don't really understand it very well, I'll admit that. I watch a video and it says, hey, try this, and I go and try it. And if it works, I'll report it to you guys. If not, then... Oh, hey! Oh, wow! 3 stalker teeth? That's awesome. And that's what these guys right here, they're stalkers. But if... Oh, 4 stalker teeth. Oh, Bonanza! Used to love that show when I was a kid. Bonanza. Nah, I just showed my age, right? I don't care. I know I'm getting old. Hence why I'm building a build I'm calling Midlife Crisis. I'd have to be kind of close to a midlife if I'm going to try to claim a midlife crisis build. Or maybe it's in this kelp forest. I don't mind doing this at night. I find a lot of the animals kind of go to sleep at night. It's a lot easier to get around here. Anytime I hear them yell, I just move on real quick. Ah, brain coral. Let's... Oh, radiation detected. I was going to get some O2, but... I was hoping to come out here and just find the last piece of the vehicle bay, but I'm just not having any luck. 665. I was thinking it was like 6... There we go. God, I want to say it was right here.
30 seconds.
And that's annoying too. Up for air, back down, trying to find what I'm looking for. And back down. Now when you go back down, you'll have to double click. For me, it's hit 1 twice to get the sea glide back out. Now if the sea glide, if you're not seeing the light, it doesn't mean that it's not on. You want to right click with your mouse to make sure that the light's on or off as you need it. I'm gonna go back over this way. Maybe I'm in the wrong kelp forest. The kelp forest is kind of broken up. Ooh, message coming in. It can wait. I need the mobile vehicle bay, damn it. Because then I want to go to the island and show you guys where to get some of the other cool blueprints if you've never seen it before. I mean, if I still can't find it, go watch Bloodstalker. Trust me, that guy knows a lot more about this game than I do. He was playing it a long time before me. Alright, I think this is the right kelp forest. 609. Let's jump over here. Where am I now? 622. 624. Creature eggs. Now I should be collecting those, but I'm gonna hold off. I'll probably be sorry. I'll get the stalker teeth anytime, but creature eggs, they're not that difficult to find. Alright, that piece is moving. That means there's a stalker somewhere around here. 600. Alright. Oh, here's a wreck. Alright.
30 seconds.
No! There it is right there. That's the last piece of the vehicle bay. I'm going to get my sea moth created today. Get to the surface. Alright. That was definitely the last piece. I hope. Yes! Smokable vehicle bay. That's a huge get.
Acquired.
It's needed. I mean, you need that to create any of the vehicles. I'm trying to see if there's a way to get in here real quick. And this is that second wreck that you want to make sure that you check out. Some way in here. Sometimes you have to back up to get the light to shine correctly, but it doesn't look like... Oh. That's going to get me killed. Hopefully that wears off quickly. Yeah, okay. That's like a poison stinger from a jelly-type fishy thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, and I'll bring you guys back. Guys and gals. Let's find the vehicle bay again. There it is. I went ahead and made the vehicle bay, and then collected all the stuff that I needed to create my sea moth. So a titanium ingot, which is 10 titanium pieces made into an ingot, a power cell, which is 2 batteries and some lubricant, some glass, and more lubricant. Or, yeah, I think that's the power cell. I'll have to look it back up again. But let's go ahead and create the sea moth. And this is really cool. They go out there and just create it in front of you, and it just drops into the water. Awesome! We have a vehicle. This is cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I've missed this. Yeah, I'm going to eat. Now, we are going to travel to the destination, but we're just not going to start searching. Did I ever? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit that one. If I didn't, oh man. Now, the sea moth already has a compass in it. You can make yourself a compass, but it's for your helmet. It gives you a compass, so that if you're out there swimming, you have a compass. The sea moth already has a compass. Oh, the frames. The frames are real. Now, south-ish, there is an island. And on the island, you'll find some abandoned buildings. And there's some story behind it, and we'll look at that. And then there's a lot... most of the building-type stuff you can scan and get blueprints over here for. There's another use for this island, but that's further down the story. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is get directly behind the Aurora crash, because there's some nasty monsters over there, and yeah, I forget the name. I think a colossus or something like that, and it will eat your sea moth. You know how the stalkers like to take up scrap metal and play with it? Basically, this creature takes your sea moth and turns it into scrap metal and plays with it and destroys it. Here's the island. A little bit of poppin'. Now, there's 2 ways to get on the island. You can land on a beach, or you can actually go under the water and come in the middle. And because it's just scenic and it's kind of cool, we'll come in the middle. So this is a floating island. And I think my final base is going to be right in here. I've always wanted to build a base in the underneath the floating island. And I think it'd be kind of cool. And then my base can pop up out of here. Now, you can accidentally beach your sea moth, so be careful. E to get out, and you kind of exit out the back of the sea moth. You'll see that when you're going to loot something, you're like facing right in front of it, and all of a sudden you're behind it. And that's your sea moth. Now, automatically, the sea moth has a homing signal. It didn't used to have that. We need to get further away, though, to see it. There you go. So now you can't lose it. In the old days, we used to lose our sea moths all the time, and that really sucked. All right, so there's a lot of stuff on this island. There's plants you can scan.
Performing self-scan. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
That's a story thing. Faint energy signs on the surface of the island. And we want to actually go up there. But I am going to do some collection first. Get some scans, maybe pick up some fruit. If you can find viable plants here, they are some of the best foodstuffs in the game. And the speckled rattler is not what I'm looking for. I can't remember what the name of the stuff is that I'm looking for, but we will eventually find it. Now, when I played, there really wasn't any story. I mean, these places were up here, but you already had all the blueprints that could be found up here. The searching for the blueprints up here is something that was added in later on. Oh no! And be careful when you jump. You can jump yourself right off the side of the cliff. There's a walkway. I just trying to do a shortcut. Now there are periodic sounds of falling rocks, and it will freak you out. And I guess I was wrong. I didn't think I'd have enough time to come over here and search all this, but see, hear that? God, that sounds like somebody's walking up behind you. All right, so now we got a bulkhead, and this will directly add building blueprints to our lexicon. Spotlight.
Acquired.
Ooh, water. Nice. Want to search everywhere in here. Indoor grow bed so we can grow our own plants back at our base.
New blueprint acquired.
The observatory is really cool. We're definitely going to get that.
New blueprint acquired.
Those rocks breaking again. They're trying to freak me out. All right, the lantern fruit used to be the god of foods in this game because it gave you a balance of food and water. Let's see what they do now. Oh no, they ruined it. Oh, it used to be awesome. But we'll pick several of them. I'll eat a good amount of them just to get my stuff back. I can't remember if that was a crafting or an eating item, the Jaffa cup. But I believe that you had to... Yep, you had to get it off with your knife. I want to say that that was a... that was some kind of crafting item. I'm going to take one of each. think the lantern fruit itself is what you plant. Now, a little trick, even though we're not underwater, we can still use the light so we can see what we're doing if we need to. Oh, don't want to skip the PDA. Now, I'll let you guys read, because I'm not going to sit here and read it all, and it usually gets pretty long. But if there's enough interest in it, I will. Like I said, go watch Bloodstalker. He actually goes through the story a lot more than I'm inclined to at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here and let the sun come back up, and then we'll continue. Alright, welcome back, guys and gals. We are climbing the mountain, trying to get up to this next little area. Pink cap. What is that one? Is that a food item? I'll hold on to it. It might be useful. That's where those floating storage containers that I have, that's where I store that kind of stuff. Stuff that's like, oh, that's interesting, but I'm not sure if it's useful. We'll store it here until I find a recipe that needs it. Aha, here we go. Nothing, nothing. Chinese potato. And 15 and 3. So the Chinese potato is actually pretty good. Now I'm not going to eat that one. Oh, but if I pick up mothballs, I will. Oh, nope. There we go. The marble melon. I forget if this one was any good. But if I remember correctly, it was kind of... Oh, no, it's not. 11 and 7. That's actually pretty good. That's one of the better ones. But that one is like a... composite pot plant. Or plant pot. That's nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Check the roof in here. These... the desk. I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. So we'll get the desk. New blueprint acquired. Now, if I'm going to have enough time to make it down to the one in the middle, the question is, which side is it on? Oh, there it is. Now, this one you got to be careful. You can run into some robotic spiders, is the best way to look at it. So I'd come down here with a knife out, just to be on the safe side. They are a pain in the butt. And it's best to try to avoid them if you can. Yep, there they are, scrabbling around. But he's right where I want to go, so I'll try running past him. Aha! I got past you. Thank you. Ultra glide fins. Okay, now that's an upgrade that will help your fins will allow you to swim faster. I prefer the ones that allow your fins to recharge your equipment. Ow! Ah! Stupid spider. Or whatever you are. No, I'm gonna kill you because I don't trust. Ah! Make sure you're dead, cave crawler. All right, now that's not a metallic one, but later on there are metallic ones. That's an alien life form. Oh, nice, a battery. I always like getting that. A living wall. It's a nice art piece. If I remember correctly, I don't think it has any other purpose beyond that. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything in here. Now, I should make a flashlight for myself, but until then, I've got this. Oh. Turn the light off on that. Guess I have to go back up. I want that outdoor grow bed. The multi-purpose room, that's one of the things you want to scan because that's your large living quarters. So that's very important.
New blueprint acquired.
Stasis rifle. I'm going to go ahead and take the hits so I can get the stasis rifle piece.
New blueprint acquired.
And they're not doing too much damage to me. He's just annoying.
Acquired.
Yeah, wait till I get the stasis rifle. Ooh, I better be careful. I used my last, some of those I'm gonna have to eat. Oh, that's right, they go bad. So I need to eat that. Eat that one. Marble melon is awesome. Hopefully the old ones I can still run. Hopefully it means I can still plant it though. I'll take another Chinese potato with me. I'll have to make a grow bed to find out back at my place. I guess I could use a grow bed here, but I don't want to waste the seeds that I have. Huh? I hear ya. Thought I already scanned you, but I guess not. Anything in here? No. And I want to see if I can get in here. Ah, yes. Artifact. Purple artifact will come in handy later.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh. Lag. I don't know. There's one other thing I wanted, but I'm not seeing it in here. I'm wondering where I gotta find that. There's an aquarium you can do. It's a huge aquarium you can put inside the that big room, the multi-purpose room. And that's where you can grow fish and plants and all that kind of stuff. That's really cool. But where you get that, I don't know, because they changed the game. But that's my time. I am Critical. This has been Subnautica. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.